I'm excited to see if there's a lot of improvement from Jasmine just from training in Thailand. Technically, one of my favorite OGs to fight.
Yeah, you got that orthodox southpaw matchup. Oh, looks like Veronica switching.
Looks like they're switching, yeah.
Good head kick by Veronica from the outside.
Jasmine stays composed, and this could be another one of those tales of starting off slow intentionally to kind of get your, good jab from Jasmine.
Jasmine stalking. Veronica working the outside.
Good low kick.
Veronica really getting active with the hands up against the ropes early.
Yeah, big punch combination.
Says that in this camp that she was working on her speed. It kind of looks like it's paying off. Definitely has a little more of a bounce in her step, on her approach. Feinting in and out.
Yeah, and you see some boxing kind of tendencies. See that slip hook from Veronica. You can almost kind of see when she wants to kick and when she wants to box. Ooh, big right hook.
Jasmine very calm, stalking.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Jasmine's really getting hurt by anything, although when she is connecting against Veronica, it kind of looks like it's pushing Veronica back.
There seems to be a power discrepancy. But this is another one of those fights where Jasmine might just need more volume. Maybe she hasn't quite found her distance yet, and that'll change as the fight goes on.
Jasmine looking very calm and confident in there. Nice right hand from Veronica.
Looks like she has quite a bit of reach on Jasmine as well.
Yes.
Yeah, she uses it well.
Good opening round.
So what advice would you give Jasmine on this one? It looks like, Veronica had a little more pep in her step on her approach and her range. What do you think her corner, what advice could they give her?
If I was Jasmine's coach fighting Veronica, seeing what I just saw, I would have her crashing into the clinch. I would have her not only fighting on the outside, but I would have her pressing like Bernard Hopkins into the clinch, because obviously Veronica is very comfortable on the outside.
Yeah, and that's a good point. That's one of those things where you can drain your opponent in the clinch, and then you separate, and she's not quite as good as she was before.
And you take away half of the moments they have to score on the outside.
For sure.
True. They don't have that time and that range to score those nice, pretty kicks.
And then they start second-guessing their own boxing because they've been getting clinched up.
And yeah, let's get physical. Let's lock up.
I'll say I liked the jab from Jasmine. She landed a couple flush jabs, but I just don't think she threw it enough. I'd like to see more of those.
Yes.
But again, I'm a jab guy. I'll say that every fight. So there's 2 jabs. There we go.
Looks like Jasmine's about to get a little more active here.
Yeah, it looks like the corner was able to light a fire under her.
Nice straight body punch by Veronica. Switch kick to position herself on the outside. Jasmine loses her balance.
Yeah, a little off balance.
Gets caught with a hook from a combination for Veronica.
Yeah, Veronica has really good fundamental boxing.
Yeah, good sweep too. Looks like Veronica is just staying active. There's no position where she is not thinking about the next thing to do.
Exactly. You see, that's the second or third time she's thrown that jab with her head off center. That could be something Jasmine looks to head kick off of. That's easier said than done, though, because Veronica's not doing it over and over and over where it's easy to time. She uses it kind of sporadically, but maybe if you can bait out throw a jab of your own, bait out the slip, and then throw the head kick, maybe that's something Jasmine could look to do. Yeah. Just like that. If she would have added the head kick there, that would have been a good antidote.
And something that I would point out for a lot of fighters is, as you can see from Veronica, it has a little bit of some boxing footwork going on. She does that a little bit of a reset to that L step to kind of create her exit and her angle. What tends to happen, though, is if you notice Veronica's feet, she tends to cross her feet sometimes, but because she's quick and knows when to do it, she's not in any danger.
Yeah, and it also seems like she knows her distance well enough to get away with it.
Yeah, so
good 1-2 from Veronica.
I would say to those young fighters, if you notice your opponent doing that, and it's like maybe you're in Jasmine's position where it's a little hard to corner your opponent, taking moments of noticing your opponent's footwork and how they position themselves when they go to do those reset steps. Rushing them can be a chance to close that distance because they're trying to reset. and you're cutting them off before they can get their rhythm back.
Definitely. And L-steps are one of those things, even the greats did them. I mentioned Nongo earlier. He's probably my favorite fighter of the like modern age. And he L-steps all the time. But I remember talking to Coach Lino about it, and he basically just said, what's the advantage of not just taking a step back and diagonal as opposed to the L-step? You know, it puts you out of position. Granted, one thing that I've kind of started to implement every once in a while is throwing a switch kick off of my L-step, which I think helps. But besides that, there's really no other reason to do it. It's just a little safer to not at all.
Yeah, and I think what tends to happen on that L-step too is kind of what you're saying about the positioning, but you become predictable.
Yeah.
And people tend to shadow box that way, and it kind of works into their habits in there. And you know, as a fighter, you got to notice those patterns sometimes, and they could be exposed. But like you're saying, you switch kick off of it, and kind of you can catch somebody coming in.
Yeah, and Veronica definitely has that kickboxing kind of in and out style. Good switch kick from her. Good liver hook from Jasmine, and the right hand to follow. Look for a dump here. Nice. Now keep her in the corner.
Yeah, see? I don't like the way that Jasmine like positioned herself away from it.
That's one of those little things that can end up winning you a fight. Another thing I noticed in Thailand while I was there is during the clinch. When you clinch up, when the ref tells you to break, never be the first person to break the clinch. Always be the last one, so it looks like you won the exchange. It's little things like that that can steal exchanges and steal rounds for you. Great jab from Jasmine. Again, that jab is money. I just wish he threw it more.
Yeah. And even this exchange that just happened, you see that Jasmine kind of let Veronica out by repositioning herself to the open side. And Veronica was able to escape out of that corner. It's already hard enough for Jasmine to get her into this spot.
Seems like Veronica has a better understanding of ring generalship. She knows where she's at. She knows how to put Jasmine where she wants her. And that can go such a long way. Even there, gets backed up against the ropes, lets a combo go, and then escapes off the ropes. Good left kick.
I like how focused Veronica is.
Yeah.
She's not wasting anything.
And she's doing a good job of mixing up her offense. She's not doing the same thing over and over. And I think that's why she's had so much success, is because it's hard for Jasmine to get a read on what Veronica's going to do next.
See Jasmine kind of backing up right there?
Yeah.
There's a couple of times right there where Jasmine, I think, should have kept her up against in this corner, like right here. Don't let her escape off the ropes like that.
10 seconds left, final round. I'm going to run to the restroom after this one.
Both girls swing, picking up the pace.
Great fight. Well, Brandon, how did you have that?
I would definitely have to give that one to Veronica. I was really hoping that Jasmine kind of stuck to her last style of that she had in RSMT 6, where she kind of came forward with the heavy pressure and then showed her control in the clinch to let those elbows go on the knees. I think that this one, Veronica just showed her discipline and control at range, kept that jab in Jasmine's face, and then had great footwork to get out to the open side while Jasmine was stalking her down.
I agree. I think Veronica, the work rate and the work on the outside. Jasmine, great showing as usual. Very, very good traditional style. I think Veronica outscored her down the line. We'll see how the judges see it. And there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Kind of the expected result.
Great fight. Very
fight,
competitive.
Yeah. You know, it definitely didn't look like Jasmine got hurt by anything. She just kind of got outclassed from the outside. Because when she did land on Veronica, it definitely looked like it was kind of affecting Veronica a little bit. But Veronica just had Great instincts, a great game plan, executed really well.
Busier.
Stayed busy. That jab.
Jasmine, huge fan of Jasmine.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely looking forward to seeing her back in the ring.